Hi everyone, welcome or welcome on back to my channel. So I decided to do a asymmetrical pipe cleaner bob. So I'm just going to take these pipe cleaners. I'm going to separate my hair and work on this first lock here on the side. Now I've done a pipe cleaner style before. If you're interested, I'll link it in the cards above. So I like to bend my pipe cleaners at the end just to give me something to grip onto or have my lock grip onto as I roll it onto this pipe cleaner. Once I get it hooked on, I basically start rolling my lock onto the pipe cleaner like it was a roller, and I try to make sure the end is tucked in because you could have slippage and it can slip out. I just take it slow and just slowly try to roll it up the pipe cleaner and make sure there's no space in between if possible, but sometimes that does happen depending on how thick your lock is. Most of mine are pretty small. And once I get to the top, I just bend the pipe cleaner over, lock it in place, and then I take some scissors and cut off the excess. And then I just push it down to lock it into place to secure it. Now I'm just basically going to repeat that same process with these other locks here on the side. Now here is a back view of me just continuing to roll my lock onto these pipe cleaners. This is very time consuming because I do one lock per pipe cleaner. You don't have to do that. Of course, you can do more than one lock on a pipe cleaner, but since my locks are so small, I just prefer to do it this way. And since I do have fine hair, I find that it's better for me to have more pipe cleaners than less pipe cleaners, if that makes sense, to make it look more full. I'm just going to start doing some 2-strand twists on my locks, and then I'm going to add some marley hair. For the longer portion of my bob, which is going to be the asymmetrical part, so I just basically start 2-strand twisting my locks, and basically as you're twisting down the two locks together, you want to twist them individually, if that makes sense. So I'm twisting each lock individually and then I'm twisting them on top of each other at the same time to create that rope look. Then once I get to the end, I take a piece of marley hair and then I'm just going to twist it in. I'm basically doing this because my hair is layered and it's not long enough to give me that long side of the bob that I need. So I'm just going to add the hair on to create that length that I don't have with my locks right now. And then once I get to the end, I'm just going to basically do the same thing I've been doing with the rest of my locks, which is just add the pipe cleaner on. But now I have the length that I need to have this bob longer on the side. So I'm just going to roll the 2-strand twist onto the pipe cleaner. Now this was not an easy task because it's a 2-strand twist and it's not a single lock. So it kind of was hard to keep them on the pipe cleaner. It sometimes didn't work out the way I wanted to. Honestly, some of the pipe cleaners are showing through some of these here on this side, but I just got to the point where I didn't care. It kind of blended in, so you really can't tell if it's not perfect, but I just did the best that I could to create the look. And the twist doesn't have to be perfect. It's going to get wrapped onto the pipe cleaner. So if you're not twisting it, you're at, the best, it's going to work regardless. It's just, you just basically just need to get the hair hooked onto your hair as best as you can and then just roll it onto the pipe cleaner. At least that's how I did it, and I really didn't worry about it being perfect. As you can see, the portion of my lock is sticking out of the Marley hair, and I'm okay with that. Some of them I did have to use like some hairpins to kind of blend it in or keep them down. Or I did take a piece of Marley hair and just wrap it around the portion of my lock that's sticking out to kind of blend it in. So here is the final look, and I think this came out so cute. This is exactly what I was picturing in my head, was like a pixie kind of cut on one end and then the longer portion of the bob with the asymmetrical swoop. So I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye guys.